Welcome to the Miles Financial Show with Billie Miles. Billie is a co-founder of Miles Financial Group, and for over 20 years, Billie's consistently been a leader in his field as a producer, mentor, and trainer to thousands of advisors nationwide. He's a member of the National Ethics Association, and he is an expert in no market risk strategic planning. The Miles Financial Group specializes in working with people who are in or near retirement with wealth management, income planning, and asset protection strategies. And now, here to talk with you about tax-free income and retirement, your host, Billie Miles.
Thank you for joining me this week. I'm Billie Miles, host of the Miles Financial Show. I specialize in asset and retirement protection, and I'm a partner and co-founder of the Miles Financial Group, a no-market risk retirement planning company serving all of the Inland Empire and Orange County. Have you ever thought about why you and most people put their money in the stock market? Obviously, you were not born with this idea, so if you think about it, it must have come from someplace. And the reason I ask is because I specialize in working with no market risk money. That's money that you cannot afford to lose and that you count on to be there when you need it most in retirement. This is probably something that you've never even heard about, and I'll tell you why that is in a moment. But first, let me ask you, what if you could take advantage of market gains and never participate in market losses? What if you could be guaranteed a first-year return of up to 10% and protect the gains you've had in your retirement accounts over the past 10 years? And what if you could never have to ask yourself this question again? Do we have enough to last the rest of our lives? What if you could go to sleep at night with peace of mind knowing that your money was safe? You see, over my career, I've helped clients move millions of dollars into no market risk strategies that grow when the markets go up and protect you from losses when the markets go down. I specialize in working with those that are approaching or already in retirement, specifically working with 401k rollovers, IRAs, and other accounts that need to be protected from the risk of market downturn or taxation. Can I help protect your money? There's only one way for you to find out, and that's for you to give me a call right now so you can learn the secrets that retirees across the country are using to protect their assets. My number is 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. And you can even text the word market to the same number, and we'll send you a complimentary report that will help you make sense of what it means when the market is correcting itself and the 5 things that you must do during a correction to protect your retirement. Call me now or text the word market to 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. Also, make sure you ask about our Income Maximizer program that guarantees a lifetime income account with up to 7.5% growth every year, regardless of market performance, with a monthly private pension plan that you can never outlive. Now, let's go back to the question of why your money's in the market. Was this your idea? You know, chances are that sometime in your high school or college years, some teacher or professor introduced you to the idea of investing. And after school, you probably got a job. And during your first day at work, the human resource staff introduced you to the concept of the 401k, matching employer contributions, and the advantages of using pre-tax money from your paycheck to fund your retirement. Then, after investing in the market, you had a reason to pay attention to what was going on in the financial world. I remember when I got to this point in my life, I remember watching the nightly business report on PBS. You know, today most people watch CNBC, Bloomberg, or Fox Business News. And basically what I'm trying to say is that everything from your professor to your job to the news and financial shows on television have all told you to work hard, invest your money in the market, and your retirement will be safe and secure. And you'll live a long, happy life ever after. Isn't that what they've told you, what they've led you to believe? Well, here's a tough question. How is the retirement going for all of those people that planned to retire and took the same advice in 2008? How's their retirement going? How's their happily ever after? You know, like you, they were told to put their money in the market and leave it there. When there were some signs of market turbulence and volatility ahead, they were told to do what? To ride it out. How do you think that works out for them when the market ultimately crashed and we experienced the greatest recession since the Great Depression and the market dropped 50%? I bet it's not going as good as they were led to believe. As a matter of fact, I can tell you with certainty that it's not. How do I know? Because I've talked to many of them. And you know what happened to them? They were not ever able to retire. They had to go back to work because they lost half of their retirement at a time when they could not afford to lose a dollar, because their retirement was needed to supplement their Social Security and the non-existent pension that most people are not fortunate enough to retire with anymore. And, you have to wonder and ask yourself, how did this happen? After 40 years and 95,000 hours of working hard, doing everything you were told to do, you were honest, you were hardworking, but you still ended up in a situation where you could not afford to retire. How does that happen in America? Why is it that every person that I talk to today looks like a deer in headlights of a semi-truck when it comes to, do they have enough money to retire? Is their retirement secure? And it's simple. Their education, their jobs, television, their broker, they've all been feeding them propaganda based on speculation, not security. Don't you think it's time to stop listening to those who failed you in your retirement? If your retirement money is in bonds, stocks, mutual funds, variable life insurance, or annuities, you could be paying someone else to lose your money. Think about that for a second. Why would you pay someone else to lose money for you? Our no obligation retirement analysis will show you how you can divorce your broker, reduce your risk, reduce your taxes and fees, and retire comfortably with security and peace of mind. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737, or simply text the word market, MARKET, to the same number, and we'll send you a free copy of a report that will help you make sense of what it means when the market is correcting itself, and the 5 things that you must do during a correction to make sure your retirement is protected and your money is safe. So give me a call right now at 909-321-9737, or text the word market to the same number. So that's 909-321-9737. This is Billy Miles, your host of the Miles Financial Show. I'll be right back after this informative message.
What if you didn't have to wait any longer to retire? Fed up with the 9-to-5 rat race? Daydream about retirement when you're stuck in rush hour traffic? Maybe you don't have to wait. Let Billie and Patrick Miles and their team at Miles Financial Group help you answer the question, when can I stop working? With their personalized retirement income analysis. The results might delight you. This personalized retirement analysis outlines successful strategies on how to achieve financial peace of mind, whether you are still working or already retired, offering guaranteed income plans for life. Plus, discover some tax and estate planning strategies on how to pass along more of your wealth to your children and grandchildren. Typically, you'd pay hundreds of dollars for this service, but right now, it's absolutely no cost to you if you have at least $100,000 saved for retirement. Call for your complimentary, customized retirement analysis from Miles Financial Group right now at 909-321-9737. 909-321-9737. Billie and Patrick's team is dedicated to helping you develop a guaranteed income plan that can't be outlived. 909-321-9737.
AM 590, The Answer.
Welcome back. I'm Billy Miles, your host of the Miles Financial Show. I'm a no market risk retirement specialist working with clients right here in Southern California. If you can convert some of your current retirement savings into something that would never lose value in the marketplace and still realize gains from the market, would that be of interest to you? I would think so. How much of your money is currently in the market or not earning as much as you would like it to? Are you happy with the amount of risk that you're currently taking? Do you really know the level of risk that you're taking in your portfolio? The reality is the market goes up and the markets go down. And even without black swan events, this is a reality that you have to live with as you approach retirement. Ask yourself, can you really afford to have your life savings at risk? Those assets that you'll need to count on in retirement to provide income for you for the rest of your life. Do you really want to have those assets in anything that can crash? The choice is really up to you. But let me ask you one more question. Does your broker know when the next Black Swan event is going to make your retirement money half of what it is today? Do they have a crystal ball giving them a heads up on terrorist attacks, corruption, natural disasters, market crashes, or the next global pandemic? If they're honest with you, they'll tell you that the answer is no. And if you're honest, you'll admit that you don't know either. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea when any of these things are going to happen next. No one does. The reality is, when it comes to the market, no one can predict what tomorrow will bring. No one knows if it will be up. No one knows if it will be down. It truly is a risk that you take on a day-to-day basis. So if your broker doesn't know, you don't know, and I don't know, how is your retirement money safe when 100% of it, or the majority of it, is in the market? A singer, Matt Kearney, has a song that says, "We're all just one phone call from our knees. And the only thing certain about life is that it's not certain." And the same thing is true for your retirement. One morning you wake up and flip on CNBC or Fox Business News on the television to find out that all of the people that were telling you to risk your hard-earned retirement money didn't know a thing. Or maybe that the advice that they were giving was not that it was incorrect, it just may not have been correct for you in your situation when you're staring down retirement in the next 5 to 10 years, or possibly may already be retired. Your money is gone, and no one the day before told you about a Black Swan event. When you were younger, you had time to recover from steep losses. You most likely were still contributing to your retirement accounts. But now that you're approaching retirement or already in retirement, you cannot afford to go backwards. It's time to move some of your assets to safety. It's time to get off the market roller coaster and get on a path to security, to peace of mind, and to income for life. Because remember, what's the most important outcome in retirement? It's your income. And our no market risk strategies ensure that our clients' accounts only continue to grow and never suffer market losses, putting to work what some people call the eighth wonder of the world, and that's the miracle of compounding. So if you saved at least $100,000 towards retirement, and you want to know how you can put guardrails around your money, you want to know how to keep your money safe once and for all, then give us a call right now at 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. And if you're one of the first 10 callers today, we'll even show you how you can get a copy of our 115-page conservative investor book. It's an insider's guide to no market risk strategies, and will show you common sense approaches, things that you can even do on your own to protect your money, to make sure that you have enough income for the rest of your life, and to know that you and your wife and your husband can have peace of mind and confidence in retirement for the rest of your life. As a matter of fact, if you call now, I'll personally review your current portfolio and show you how to keep your money safe and not lose it anymore to hidden fees and charges, to market slides, and to Black Swan events. So give us a call at 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737, or simply text the word income to the same number, 909-321-9737, and you'll receive a complimentary white paper, our income report, that will show you the 5 things that you need to know as you approach retirement as it relates to your income. And you can even schedule an appointment to talk with me and to have a consultation virtually over the phone right from your cell phone. So give us a call or text the word income to 909-321-9737. Here are 2 very important points to remember. You may want to write these down and look at them every day. Number 1, avoiding losses is much more important than achieving large gains. Number 2, making steady average gains is much better than hitting home runs. I'll say them once more. Number 1, avoiding losses is much more important than achieving large gains. Imagine if you can eliminate